Hey, how's it going? Kyle Barrett here. Welcome to the Barrett place. Me and my wife bought this 84-acre farm 5 years ago, and I've kind of been on the fence here to start videoing, and there's too much going on out here to not document and see what's going on. So I just wanted to be the first video of hopefully many and kind of follow along as this farm grows. Homestead, if you will. I know a lot of people are homesteading these days and looking at homesteading. Well, I hope if anybody's watching this, it's just encouraging that you can do it too. Me and my wife we're 34 years old, and we bought this place right around we'll turn 30. And anyways, there's been a lot of good things happen. I've been out here working all day, as you can tell. I've been doing some bush hogging, some grass cutting. My tractor overheated a little bit, so we'll walk back to the house. I just thought I'd kind of tell you a little bit about it. So first, we got 84 acres. We got basically two 40s that connect at the north, west, and southeast corners of each 40 section. Here right now I'm on the south 40 section. We got about probably 3-4 acres of nice grass. Sometimes I'll cut it for hay. Right now I'm just bush hogging, trying to let it seed it out and just kind of put the seeds back in the ground. Right over here we've got I'd say 30 acres, probably close to 30 acres of close to 7 years volunteer pines. And there ain't much I can do with it right now, but looking into the future, maybe when we get first thinning, we can maybe do some things, get the perimeter fence back in shape. And then you might be able to see it back here. There's some pines that's got thinned 5 years ago, which as well we got, and that would probably be 5 acres as well. So 5 acres of pasture, field, if you will. 5 acres of what looks to be probably 20-year-old pines. And then the rest of it is cut volunteered pines. We got a little bit here on this field side. We got some trees, and I kind of been thinking about wouldn't like to mind running some pigs, and I've done a lot of research. They do really well if you don't run them too hard in there, and I wouldn't put about 2 in there, so it amounts to about 1.5 acres, 2 acres if I did it right. And I only want to run a couple of pigs at a time anyways. I don't really want to get into raising pigs for selling, but I'm more likely here with the homestead, just raising a couple out each year, have it slaughtered, put it in the freezer. Excuse me. All that bugs and the hay is starting to get in the back of my throat, so I apologize. But anyways, I'm about to come up here. Like I said, we meet up here in the northwest corner here. This is my driveway. It's beautiful back here. Kind of here in central Mississippi. I'm alone back here. My nearest neighbor is about a half a mile, almost a mile away, and it's nice and quiet out here. And that's kind of what drew us to this place when we bought it 5 years ago. With the dream, I was working on the road, work construction. Wife was a nurse, and we didn't have any kids at the time, so it just made sense for us to go work on the road, make some money, stash some money back, and we sold our house, and we decided to take the profits from that and purchase this place with the goal of one day coming home, starting this farm, starting the homestead, and we're only about 20 minutes, 30 minutes from my parents' house, so it's a really nice place to be, close enough and far away at the same time that we can be close, just down the road to our parents' house and see them. All right. Anyways, we got our home set up back here on the hill behind me, if you can see, but I may be in the way. But we've got a lot of pasture here. I've been doing some figuring, and when it's all said and done, I'm pretty close to 20 acres, a little less than 20 acres of pasture. And we'll get up here in just a second. We got 8 cows, we got a bull, and 6 full-grown bred heifers. They all, this will be their first calving, and we're getting really close. About a month out, maybe a month and a half, 2 months for some of them. We're hoping they all fall within a month together so we can work them all at one time. But again, I was telling you, we had some pine trees thin. I probably over-thinned this first section here. The goal is to graze under here, get some sunlight in here, and well, we ended up misjudging. We probably thinned a little too much out. We've lost a lot of timber, to be honest. But well, that's what it is when you decide to over thin. But anyways, when it comes down to it, this cut of timber is probably about, of this 40 acres, this is about 25, I'd say 25, 30 acres. Well, less than, it's gotta be less than that, because like I said, we're just under 20 acres on the fines out here. So half and half, let's say half and half pines and half pasture. And we've getting things set up here. We'll walk around over here, and we might not walk everywhere, but just, again, this is first video, nothing really scientific about it. But I've been gone for 4 months with the military, and so I'm playing catch up. A lot of non-neglect, usually cut grass, cut hay around here, and it just didn't happen this year. But a little bit story here. One of the things I want to talk about when we get into to more videos is how we did it, how we've done it with staying in debt. We've stayed out of debt this whole time. The only thing we have going on right now is a mortgage on the land, and how we was able to get that. I can walk through that when we get to those videos. But this is the first livestock trailer. Spent a lot of time searching and come up with a good deal. They're kind of hard to find. People want to charge a lot of money for trailers that aren't really in good shape, and you got to dump a lot of money into it. But I got a really good deal on that trailer. We'll talk about it eventually. We got here behind me is a pond. It's a beautiful place out here. Just a little small half-acre pond, if you will. And again, we got beautiful pasture here. We run the cows on. Come on, Bear. Maybe you can see back there my little tag along. Come here. We're gonna work on him. He's about a year-old German Shepherd, and he's smart, already taken to herding, his natural instinct. Most people think they're just military dogs, military police dogs, but the reality is they were groomed and bred to be cattle dogs. And when we did our research, we decided on a German Shepherd, a real smart, easy to work with. So just spending time with him. He's still young, but anyways, there's my herd out here. If you maybe you'll see there in the background. We got, like I said, and we'll get more of that, but it's a beautiful place out here, and we just hope that, just the introduction of the farm. We bought this farm 5 years ago, like I said, and we've grown, and there's just too much going on that we haven't. I probably should have started this a while back, but I wanted to document and just see where this place goes. So I hope you tag along with us. You get to see my family. You'll see my wife, Sarah. You'll see my son, Nash, and we're expecting another one on the way. So hopefully that may slow things down as far as starting the videos, but I'm really big into regenerative agriculture and, holistic practices, and moving away from some of the traditional farming, give back to the earth, and things I want to go over with, and how we do it here, and what I'm planning on doing. I've got big plans, and I'm now able to actually work on a lot of it. And so again, just want you to tag along and follow us and see how it turns out. So I hope you enjoy here at the Bear Place. So see you soon.